Hi, everybody. It's me, Brandon, and we are here for our weekly card reading. This is the week between Christmas and New Year's, so the final week of the year of 2022. So, for those of you watching 10 years in the future because you've somehow found this footage on a spacecraft that landed on a weird planet, hi. Here we are in 2022, the final week. Let it in. So we are going to pull from 3 cards this week to kind of set the tone of like the beginning of the week energy, the roller coaster that will be the middle of the week, and the hopefully the relaxation and disconnect from reality that will be the end of the week and the end of the year as it should be. So we will begin with a lovely meditation bowl here to clear all the energy around us. Yes. And we ask that the spirits please give us 3 good, amazing cards for this card reading to give some guidance to this week. It's kind of a weird week for a lot of people, regardless of kind of what culture and what holidays you celebrate. It's still indirectly everything's kind of got that end of year vibe, and that can be maybe a little heavy sometimes. It's just cold and wintry in most places, so. Here we go. Our first card to start the week is going to be our, what are these called? The Sacred Geometry Activations card. I've totally nailed that. And it's going to be this card right here. And our card is going to be, the Crown Chakra. The frequency of the Crown Chakra, the violent flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Wow. So just looking at that symbol there, kind of let that seep into your mind and see if that activates anything. But the crown chakra right there is kind of telling you that you're going to start this week with this energy of being able to utilize this crown chakra to use your thoughts and your energy in your mind to turn negative things around you or negative situations that maybe other people are trying to portray as being negative, and it's your job to start to spin them and turn them into light, whether you're projecting light into them, or you're just spinning the story in your own mind so that you see the light in between the darkness, which always exists. You just have to look for it. So we're starting the week with this very, very strong energy of crown chakra, which I think is going to be very interesting as a way to start the week. Let's get to the middle of the week, though, and let's pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. We might as well. We've got them. They're right here. And our card for the middle of the week is going to be this one right here. Wow. Okay. So this is the Druid card, which I've pulled many times before. And this is kind of saying in the middle of the week that you need to kind of like retreat into nature and also kind of retreat into yourself, and kind of find that inner space where you can be calm and at peace and be able to look back and reflect on your past in a positive, uplifting, kind of almost magical, mystical way, versus, in a negative and possibly like, condescending way, because it's you. You don't want to be mean to you. Why would you be mean to you? It's just silly. So you're going to get to this middle of the week, and you really do need to kind of find that time for yourself. You have to carve out that time somehow so that you can kind of get to that druid zen, foresty, whatever. And you may literally have to go to a forest or a lake or a river or a creek or something that is connected to nature in a way where it allows you to feel connected to nature. It might be worth looking into doing that for the middle of the week here. So that's strong energy. But we get to the end of the week, and Britney Spears cards have never failed me. They've always steered me in the right direction, so I'm assuming they're going to do that again, right? So for the end of the week, which is also the end of the year, and the end of the month, we've got this card right here, which is the Lucky Star. Okay, so I have pulled this card before. It's an interesting card. I will read it because it's not quite what I expected it to be when I first pulled it, and so here we go. This is the story of a girl named Lucky. In this music video from 2000, Britney plays both the narrator and a fabulous movie star named Lucky, who cries in her lonely heart when she's not winning awards and walking red carpets. So while some think the song predicted much of Britney's relationship with fame, it's timeless parable about how things are not always what they seem. It's a timeless parable. There we go. The lucky star is a reminder to give yourself and others grace, because even the most glamorous and successful among us could be struggling behind the scenes. So even the people around you that maybe are triggering you because they seem maybe overly confident, maybe overly bragging about their lives, and maybe people, in your own life that are upsetting you, maybe even you kind of upsetting yourself, maybe you need to back off and give yourself that grace and be more, I don't know, nurturing of yourself and of those around you, and accept the fact that even the people that you think are maybe not struggling, and maybe they actually are struggling. So that's something to think about, because I think a lot of times people get it in their mind that like they can kind of predict, what's going on based on people's actions, but that does not always make sense. Like sometimes people that are like on the verge of suicide don't ever show any symptoms and nobody ever sees it coming, and then there's other people who they really talk about it a lot, but on a deeper core level, they're actually kind of doing it for different reasons. So I think that you have to like look at people and not necessarily just look at their actions, but understand that sometimes the things they say and do are actually like intentionally trying to distract you from the reality of what's going on. So dig deeper into that with both yourself and those around you, and find out if people maybe need some extra care and some extra time to devote to them to make your relationships better. So that's a good thing to end the week, the year, the everything, because it kind of makes you stop and realize that like even the person who cuts you off on the freeway, who you were angry at, might be struggling and going through something you couldn't even imagine. And if you knew, you would have backed off and let that person in front of you, because you'd feel almost emotionally obligated based on what struggles they're going through. So it's something to think about, definitely. And wow. So strong week, as it should be for the end of the year. We've done these weekly card reading videos now for a while, so thank you those few who watched these. I appreciate you. I will continue doing them as we move into 2023, and don't forget to pass these along to other people if you care to. I don't mind. It'd be nice if more people would watch. I do have a TikTok channel, which some of you know about. You could watch my daily videos there. And thank you. I'll see you guys all next year for our weekly card reading video for 2023 to start things off. Goodbye.